Folks, as of today, it has officially been 1 month since Donald Trump put his 90-day pause on the 25% tariffs that he put on effectively everyone except China. They got 145%. Those weren't paused, but that's a story actually coming up a little bit later today. So for everybody else, for the most part, your tariffs were paused by going from 25% to 10%, which is still a tariff, meaning there was no actual pause. Either way, it's been a month since that happened. And in that month, almost every single week, with the exception of the very first week, Donald Trump and other members of his administration have clearly told us, we're working on deals right now. We almost have the deals finished. We're going to be announcing deals later this week. They have said that this week. They said it last week, and they said it the week before. And yet, here we are on May 7th, and y'all haven't announced any deals. In fact, when your Commerce Secretary was on TV at the beginning of last week, he was specifically asked, can you name one country that a potential deal is being worked on with? Just give us one country, one name of a single country. And he couldn't do it. Then they're like, okay, maybe not, maybe don't name the country, right? We don't want to give up the game. Name a condition, right? Name something that any country, without naming the country, has agreed to do. Once again, couldn't do it. So the administration has gone from telling us that we've got 72 negotiations going on to we've got 100 negotiations going on. Now the number is 200 deals. In fact, Trump said this past Sunday aboard Air Force One, he said, quote, "We're negotiating with many countries, but at the end of this, I'll set my own deals because I set the deal. They don't set the deal. I set the deal. This is not like a big deal that's going to be signed. In some cases, we'll sign them, but we don't have to sign them. I'll be setting the deal. I'll be setting the tariff." Okay, yeah, so it sounds like you have nothing with anyone anywhere. Because, for the record, a trade deal does in fact have to be signed. Because if it's not signed, it's not binding, right? I mean, oh, no, they just totally said they were going to do this, so yay, we get to do it. No, that's not how trade deals work. You got to sign them with the country, okay? So you're already way off base on how trade deals even work. And we're supposed to be trusting you, Mr. Art of the Deal, Mr. Brilliant Negotiator, to be working on deals that you say we don't even have to sign. Some of them we'll sign. Some of them we won't. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll sign first name here, last name there. I don't know, because I'm friggin' crazy. He said in his Time interview, of course, that happened last week. He said, we have made 200 trade deals already, but then he said, actually, they'll be done soon. So we went from we've made 200 deals to, we'll get 200 done soon. And, yeah, we're a month into the so-called pause and nobody's at the negotiating table. They keep telling us every couple of days, we're about to announce something. Get ready, folks. It's coming at the end of the week. And you know why they do that? To manipulate the stock market. That's what it's about. Because anytime one of these morons, who again have no deals in place, anytime they go out there and tell the public, tell reporters, whoever it is that, oh yeah, we're going to announce some deals, stock market does better. The better the stock market does, the better it looks for Donald Trump. It looks like the economy is not completely crashing. But this is market manipulation with nothing to back it. There are no trade deals, folks. They can't name a single country. They can't name a single condition. And as I've mentioned, a lot of countries, even with the exception of China, have already worked around and gone to other countries and said, hey, we're going to start buying from you instead of the United States. They're making deals, just not with us. There's no deals. If he had deals, if he had specifics of anything, we would know about them because Trump loves to talk and he loves to talk to reporters. The fact that they haven't given us a single name, the fact that they haven't given us a single term tells us they have absolutely nothing. So we're 60 days away from those tariffs popping back up to 25% because Donald Trump is quite possibly the worst negotiator in American history. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.